Hey guys, it's Sylvia. Hey. As usual, you know I came on to give you guys update. Got to give you guys some update on what's going on with Robert, Mr. Kelly, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. I just come to give you guys some update. I just came to give y'all some update. Um, can I get to see if somebody's in here? I see 15 folks, but I see nobody saying hello to me. See, nobody's saying hello. What's going on here? Y'all not talking to me? Yeah, got the cat got your tongue. Hey, women of God. Hey, Ruby. Hey, boss lady YTF. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Miss January. Hey, due process for Kelly. Hey, due process for Kelly. Where the heck have you been? Hey, Lottie Dottie. You don't want to hurt nobody. Hey, Smoothie. Smooth J. Hey, forensic tech guy. Hey, Anna. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Jana. Hey, Anna. Jana, Wana. Hey, lovable Leo. Impress is in the house. Hey, Rhoda. Okay, all right. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Virgo 3813. Hey, Mr. 313. Hey, Kim. Hey, Forever Babe. Hey, Butterfly Nest. Hey, Passionate Rose. It's a lot of y'all coming in there, popping in. Hey, Busy Bee. Okay, I came to get. Hey, okay, is it right? I know I'm a nut, right? Hey, Due Process. I said Due Process together. Hey, Rita. Rita's in the house. Rita, girl, we gotta pray tonight, girlie. We got to pray tonight. Hey, Gucci Gooch. Hey, Forensic Tech Guy. All right. I just want to tell you guys that y'all ready? You ready for the news? You ready for the news? I know some of you guys already got the news already. Mr. Kelly is in New York. Mr. Kelly is in New York. So those who are planning on mailing him something, do not mail anything yet. Do not. Because it's going to take a while for him to get it. It's going to take a while for him to get the mail. So it's going to travel. It takes a couple of weeks for it to travel to get over there, right? Hey, Kayla. He was born ready. Okay. All right. Things are moving so fast right now. It's moving so fast. So fast. You mailed the card yesterday to Chicago. Yeah, sorry, Michelle. It's gonna take a little while for him to get, because regular mail takes a little while, a couple of days, and so can you imagine how long it's gonna take for the mail to follow him? Because sometimes they might take a whole group of mail and mail it out. So my thing is, just hold off for a minute. Don't take long. Remember Judge Donnelly in the last order, she placed an order that, okay, I don't know if you guys, I didn't show you the order, but in the order she remember she gave him a temporary attorney, right? And that attorney, remember Joe was telling you guys, yes, was it yesterday when I had Joe? It was 2 days ago I had Joe on my live. And Joe Gucci, I'm gonna be looking at BOP for the next couple of days to see, because they said it takes 24 hours once he has transferred. It takes 24 hours for the system to update, but once it gets updated, I'll let you guys know. I'm always looking and taking a look and seeing this and that happen, right? But so just keep him in prayer. But I was about to say something. Oh, remember in the last what was I saying? I'm reading your messages and getting myself sideswiped. In my last interview with Joel said that, remember the temporary person that he has, and that person has to give Robert an update of what happened. That's why she was at the hearing, so she can explain to Robert exactly what was going on with the Curcio meeting, right? So that's one of the reasons why they had to go ahead and move him, because they have to finalize it and they can't wait too many days before they finalize it. Okay, they can't wait too many days before they finalize the Curcio meeting procedure. Even though, since they didn't find anything wrong, they're gonna have another update. And I thought the update was supposed to be on the 22nd. I gotta go check on. Hold on, I'll check the date and see when the next update was supposed to be. I thought it was the 22nd, and that was today. That's why he had to be in court. So that she can explain to him exactly what was going on with the case, because that's her responsibility as a standby attorney, so she can explain some things to him, somebody who's in a neutral party who doesn't have any part of this. That was why she was assigned, so she can do some explanation to him. Of course, you guys know his new attorney has been submitted his appearance. You know that. I know a couple of you guys did some sort of research on him to see his background and things like that. A lot of people who started putting some things out about him. So I'm not going to go back and talk about that, because, you know, enough people's doing that kind of stuff. I just want to give you guys some update about where he is and the purpose of him being there. Because remember, Joel told you that that lady Ayana had to see him because she has to explain to him everything that happened in the Curcio hearing, and then he had to be there for the final one because that was an order placed by the judge. Okay. It says that parties should file, and then remember, there's also some filing that has to be done by all parties that has something to say about the Curcio hearing. So that is what's happening right now. And they said the final date that he had to be there because of, you know, it's his right to be present. And so the other attorney has to explain to him everything that happened at the Curcio. You know, even though he was there, but they have to explain to them. No, his number is going to stay the same because it's still in the federal. So his number is going to stay the same. His number is going to stay the same. Okay, so he doesn't have to change. The only thing's going to change is the address to send his mailing. But his number is going to stay the same. You got it? Because that number could follow wherever, because he's still in the feds. Now, if he was just in the state, he would have a different number because the state has a different number for him. Okay. You think the trial will be open? Yeah, the trial will be open to the public because they're going to have some, they're going to have overflow rooms. Because when I went to court in New York the last time, they had one overflow room that across from Judge Donnelly room, and then they had some upstairs. So they are going to be overflow. So there'll be. Anyway, Sylvia and Gucci, can you keep us updated the trial when it happens? Yeah, I plan on being there the first couple of days. At first I was saying I wasn't going because, you know, people have been pissing me off. You know, but it's not about them. I got to stay focused. My job already given me the time off, so I will be there. And then I have family in New York, and I have friends in New York, and so I'm cool. I have family over there, so I'm going to be there the first 2 days, and then I'm not going to be in there in the middle, so I'll probably miss a lot. So those who are going to be there in the middle, keep us abreast. But the end, I'll be there when the verdict come in. I'll be there. Hey, will it be on TV? No, it will not be on TV because the federal was not going to be televised. The one in the state will be televised. The federal will not. They do not allow phones. They don't allow none of that stuff inside the courtroom. And Bro Roland said, "Good evening, Sylvie. Good evening, Roland Bishop. Hey, okay. Anybody else got questions? Any questions? Yeah, any questions? So that is the purpose of him going so early, because he was supposed to be there anyway. Because remember, You guys got to go back to the interview I did with. I know I'm giving y'all homework to do, but go back to the interview with Joel, because even though people say Joel was disbarred or whatever, he gave some good knowledge. Knowledge, very good knowledge. Stuff that a lot of us regular lay people don't know. Oh, hey. I'm sorry. Speak over yourself. God's got Kels. Hey, I didn't even see you in the chat. Hold on. Let me go up here and see if I see you at the top. Hey, happy birthday again, Just Jazz. Happy birthday again, Just Jazz. Woo, happy birthday. Okay, you want me to sing to you, Just Jazz? I know you don't want to hear me sing. Not this voice, you don't. I can do all the things. I can't sing. Hey, Miss I think it's Thursday. What's Thursday? Keep us updated. Oh, yeah. I was going inside. Hey, Ivan. I was going inside. I'm in New York now. Sylvia, I will send him straight 3. I'll send him straight 3 the jail when they have a machine. Oh, you're gonna go straight through the jail. Do you know which one he's at? If you don't, I can give you the address. But I wouldn't hold off on that one. There's some, I'm not saying anything. Let me mind my business. Hey, everyone. I'm here in New York. They have a machine here at the jail where they can put money. So I will be visiting often to put money and cards. Amen. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm not going to sing for you. If anyone in the chat is going from Illinois, I'm not too sure. Lori, Empress, yes, I'll be a trial fly to New York, Newark, yeah. Gucci, hey Gucci. Let's see. Sylvia, please don't sing. Lavelle, you know what? Lavelle, I'm going to tell you something. You have been on my neck for the last couple of days, and I don't appreciate that. Do you know anything about the new attorney's track records? Is he good one? From what I've read and what I've known, he has pretty good record, and he's a no-nonsense guy. I've heard that he has done some things with Johnny Cochran, and I know he's done some schooling in Canada. He graduated from school in I can tell you a little bit about him. Okay, hold on. Let me give you a little bit of his history. He graduated from Fordham University in New York in 1984. He was the Bronx District Attorney for 7 years, and after that, he opened up his practice. He'd been in practice for over 29 years. It'll be 30 years in a couple of months. So he's pretty solid. I must say he's pretty solid. Some people have complaints. I've read some of their comments about him. But here's the key thing about him is that he is very familiar with Judge Donnelly, and Judge Donnelly know him. Sometimes you have to develop a relationship with the judge for the judge to listen to some of your requests. So that is a good one for us on that part. And he's coming from a pretty large firm. His firm, he is a partner in his firm. His firm is in Maspeth, New York, which is in Long Island. He's been out there for a while. He's done a lot of things. I saw him with the case with Nicki Minaj. And that guy, 6ix9ine guy. There were some other things I read. If you guys want to look at some of his videos, he has videos in regards to the cases, some of his commentaries that he has done on YouTube. Not many, but a couple of them he's done. So he's very, very familiar. He's done civil and criminal law, and also he's very familiar with the federal. Okay, very, very federal. Very good at federal. One of his famous cases that he has had, let's see, They talk about how he is very savvy in his deliverance and the courtroom. He's pretty good at it. He's from the Mount Vernon area school district. And let's see what else he says about him. Okay, they talked about him. He was admitted into the Bar Association in 1985 in New York. He's worked in the United States District Court, he's done the U.S. Courts of Appeal, Second and Fourth Circuit. He graduated from Fordham in 1977 with a BA. He's a member of the Bar Association New York, New York County Association, New York, Brooklyn County Bar Association, the Black Bar Association, and member of the Trial Lawyer Association. He's been with the New York Urban League. He was a district attorney in New York, Bronx, New York, from 1984 to 1991. He's been assistant to the Trial Homicide Trial Bureau. He was a supervisor of Supreme Court Trial Bureau. He's got impeccable background. He's pretty good, I must say. He's not a slouch. And like I tell you, the greatest thing about it all is that he has had a relationship and he is familiar and the judge knows him. So whenever you have a relationship with the judge tends to listen to your argument. And some of the, like how all of those, now he has to get to work and filing those motions. There's a lot of motions that he has to file for this case. He can't he's got to go in running now because everything's like he's behind the 8 ball now. He has to run and make sure everything gets up to par. You know what I'm saying? So, anybody has any question? Hey, Sylvia, sounds good for Rob. Yes. Have you heard anything from Don Russell? So, if so, how is he? I haven't heard from Don Russell. I haven't. When will trial begin? Trial will begin on August the 9th. August the 9th is when trial begins. Yes, Pamela, that's exactly how. Have machine in a jail. They can send money, but the good thing is I have 2 cousins there at the jail. Okay. Are you staying over from the rally? Michelle, I don't even know when I'm going to get there. I know because I have to get back to work. I have to see how much time they're giving me off from work. Gucci said, well, child, Gucci, I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm almost a believer what you're saying. I'm almost a believer, and I'm going to explain to you why later on. I hope you got a chance to watch my video from last night, Gucci. And Nicole's still part of the case, considering that there was no conflict of interest with Nicole. That was already handled. There's no conflict of interest. The judge was satisfied with what happened at the hearing. They just have to explain to Robert everything. Because the judge has to make sure that Robert is in, even though you guys might say that she's against Robert, she's now working as the judge for both sides. In the beginning, when it first happens, the judge is usually on the prosecutor's side, right? But when trial gets on board, the judge has to stay super neutral. In fact, he has to make sure that the rights of that individual is secured and taken care of. So now if something happens and she didn't make sure that Robert's rights are being heard, then she would be in trouble. She would be looked at. So that's why she had to put in an independent attorney to make sure that his rights are not being violated. And that's part of it. Pre-trial starts, pre-trial is on August 2nd. That's why they moved Robert. No, they moved Robert because of the Curcio. He has to respond. He has to get the response on that because they would have kept him all the way until the end of July if it was just for that. But because of the Curcio situation and they have to finalize it, they moved him earlier. That's what happened. They moved him earlier. Yes, how did they move him? By what transportation? I agree. W always gets deals before going to trial. But he's a trial lawyer too, guys. If he has to go to trial, he will. But he is very meticulous in as far as what was done and what was not done. He's going to comb through what was not done. So just keep an eye on what he's filing. He's going to be filing a lot of things the next couple of days. You can write there, but you don't have the address yet. You don't have because it's gonna stay in limbo. So he might go to MCC in New York, or he may in Brooklyn now, or he might go to the other place in Brooklyn. There's 2 places he can go to in Brooklyn. Your cousin used him, and I know him, best trial lawyer in New York. I don't know about the best. He's one of the good ones. I don't know about the best. He's one of the good ones, the best one I think is, I'm not going to say, but he's one of the good ones. I don't know. He's not the best. To keep telling everyone, Fed cases, trials, they don't win. Everyone usually plead out. And that's what Judge Brown said too. 2% is what they win. He is not the best, Gucci. He is not the best. I give you the best one because I have the record. You know me, I do my research, Gooch. Because you and I going to argue about that. Me and you could argue about that, Gooch. I could give you the name of the person in New York that's the best criminal lawyer. But we won't go there. Gucci. Here you go. He gonna try to come in here talking crap. Watch. Gucci is overconfident. So, all right, let's see. What is Gucci talking about? All right, let's see what everybody else is saying here. Good night, all. Good night, Rita. Bruce Kirkland is very good. Send me the link. He coming in here to argue with me. Anytime when I want to send him the link, he won't come in. Now all of a sudden he wants to argue with me. Now he wants to come in. Gucci's a mess. Gucci is a mess. Gucci says, send him the link. Here we go. We're going to hear his big mouth talking about who he think, right? And I got my proof. Kayla said Gucci go live. Hold on. We put the link in, y'all. You know he gonna come in and talk his crap, right? He gonna come in and talk his crap. Watch. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Watch. Here you go, y'all. He gonna talk his crap. Image Face Sylvia, you allowing ops on your channel? Who's the ops that's on my channel? Who's the ops on my channel? Who's the ops on my channel? I don't even see anybody as an op. Who's on my channel as an op? I don't see nobody as an op on my channel. Who's the op? Gucci's the op? Here you go, y'all. Here you go. Oh, here you go.
You know what, Sylvia? I love you to death. I can't stand you.
I know how to get you in here.
I can't stand you. No, but let me rephrase that, Sylvia. Let me rephrase that.
No, look,
he is the number one black attorney in New York.
That's what you should have said.
Right. Because let me tell you one thing, though. Let me one thing. He don't lose no motherfucking major case. Oh, sorry. Oops. But he don't lose no high profile case. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that. So I ain't gonna argue with you today. You know I love you to death.
You know I pick you.
Yeah, because I'm sick of you. You know. Ooh. You know that, right?
Yes.
Hold on, let me put this in. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but you know, everybody appreciate your update. I appreciate it. I'm in the chat. But he's in good hands because this cat, I'm telling you look at his track record. He's one of the top racketeering attorney in New York. And he's a powerful trial attorney. So a lot of prosecutors don't like go to trial with him. So, you know, I'm glad for Rob. I'm glad. And this what all the hard work can do. He's in safe hands, and he's gonna be all right. I ain't gonna argue.
Hold on a second, Gucci. Yes, and the MoneyGram, Western Union still say the same for his. Because remember, you're doing it based on his number, his inmate number.
Right. So
Gucci, $5 you gotta pay me. Look.
For what? For what?
Every time you cuss on this live here on this channel, you got to pay $5. That's the rules.
Hey, Kayla, you could at least warn me, Kayla, before you put that in there. And you know, I mean, not Kayla, Miss Beauty. I wasn't aware. Look, they got a law said you cannot charge me for something that I wasn't aware of. I wasn't aware of the $5.
Ignorance to the law does not omit you from being prosecuted. Did you know that?
But it's not ignorancy. In the law book, it said you cannot prosecute me for something that I wasn't aware of.
Ignorance to the law is not
again, ma'am. Again, ma'am. I'm gonna stick my ground. I did not know of this law.
We have seen you in the chat, so I'm gonna go back and roll the videotape when it was announced and you were in the chat. So,
you know what Shaggy said? It wasn't me.
Was it you? Somebody had to fake Gucci out there, huh?
Yeah. How was work today, Sylvia?
Work is work. Thank God for a job.
That's right, baby. That's right. That's right. Hey, at least you got a job to go, you know, to work 9 to 5.
I don't have a job. I got 1,000 jobs. They don't know I'm Jamaican in by heart.
Jamaicans don't have no 1,000 job. Cut that out.
They thought you was the real Jamaican. They know I'm the real Jamaican.
I don't have no job. I don't know what it is to work for nobody. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I told y'all when I was
Jamaican. I told you ain't Jamaican. I'm Jamaican.
When I was 18, I went to the military and got kicked out in 6 months because I wouldn't listen. I don't listen to nobody. So, but everybody, I just came out here to bust Sylvia bubble. But Sylvia, that's my girl. I love her to death.
Love you too.
She's so, oh Lord. But you know, hey,
Gucci.
Hey. Okay. All right, let me be serious.
Okay, be serious.
Yes, you call me.
No, I was gonna say, go ahead, keep going.
Okay. No. But I just come on because everybody appreciate your updates. And like Sylvia said, in a day or two, she will let you know because Rob gonna be in New York for at least 2 months or so more. So you can ride up to New York once she give you the BOP address to see which jail they hold him at. They're gonna let you know. And Sylvia will let everybody know. And let's write him letters right away. Let him know, hey, we're following you, bro. Stay strong. You know? So
And then you missed all we talked about is where Robert is. He has moved to New York now.
mhm.
He has moved to New York.
So right. So he's gonna be all right. You know, he may get some emergency visit from some people up there. So you never know. So, so go back, Sylvia. I'm going back in the chat. Go cause trouble. You know me.
I was okay. He, I just what? Hold on,
Hey
Gucci.
man. Wait a second, Sylvia.
Hold on a second. I was saying,
Hold on. Hey,
no,
Just Jazz.
I
Just
was
Jazz says,
saying, y'all. I was saying that because he worked in the court system in New York, most of the time when the judges are familiar with the person, they will listen to that person, especially if they've been doing a lot of trials in that area. Because no, when a judge is familiar with a lawyer, it tends to. I mean, it's best to. That's why home. Remember, you used to say that, Gucci. A
yes,
hometown.
attorney is the best attorney. It's
Yes.
never good to bring an out of town attorney into a city because a judge is not familiar with them. So a judge is not going to show them respect. Now, after Johnny Cochran passed away, it's not too many lawyers that judges respect no more. So it best you find you one of your hometown top lawyers that do a lot of cases in certain judge courtroom because the judge know his style, how he question people, how he do. And I told people, I told this to Sylvia. Sylvia, I don't remember. I said it was a reason why the judge stopped Rob from talking was because the judge looked at the docket and see this attorney name because his name was on the docket that he's coming on board. So just pay attention what go on, and we all go from there. And hey, he's in good hands. Prayer work. Sylvia been praying. Everybody been praying. Everybody been showing support. So he's gonna be strong. All right. With that, I'm going back in the chat.
Okay,
And
you
Just
already
Jazz,
came
I'm
in to
not always
argue with
deep.
me, huh? You just came in to argue with me, and then all of a sudden,
No, I just came in to tell you I should have rephrased it. That's all.
you just
I'm
came in
I'm
to
be,
argue with me. That's
I'm gonna
all.
be a man of my word. And Just Jazz, it happened that I'm always eating in the evening time. Just Jazz said, "Ooh, Gucci, you always eating." Ooh, Sylvia, I'm eating some oxtail.
Oh my God, there we go.
All right, I'm going back in the chat. I don't want to eat on live. Bye.
But as I was just saying that it is always good to get an attorney that is from that particular area, and then because they're very familiar with the style of the judge and what pisses the judge off. What a lot of time when you're familiar with the judge knows you by name and knows you've been in their courtroom. They have more respect for you than somebody coming from the outside. And I remember one time I was helping out someone with a court thing, and I was wrote to the governor, and they brought somebody down, to represent somebody that I knew, right? And then the judge was like, very like, don't nobody come in his courtroom telling him what to do. So judges get very, very touchy when you from the outside world and you have those like big name and you want to show off. Judge sometimes knock you a couple of pegs down, you know. Mm, mm, mm. Yep. So that is what is going on. Let's not say too much. Yeah, you're right, Devin. That is basically it. The judge is. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because I don't know. I don't know what the lady is. I'm not gonna say who's racist and who's not because I don't know. I don't know what's in that lady's heart. So, mm, mm, mm. So that is basically it. Anybody have any questions? Any questions at all? Jess, will you keep us posted as will Sylvia ladies? You appreciate it. Thank you, Empress. Prayer for Robert and his attorney. How was your day? Awesome missing. My day was pretty well. My day was pretty well. I try to come on to give you guys some 411 and some stuff that's going on. Whenever it comes to me, I share it with you guys. That works just the opposite for me, Sylvia. I hired a layer of New York, a layer of out of New York because all the layers and but that's a little bit different with the court system. You know that. Come on now. A layer, not a lawyer, but a layer, not a lawyer. You know, Lavelle, you getting on my nerve. You know that, right? You getting beside yourself, dude. You get beside yourself, dude. All right, but that's it. I'm not gonna stay on long because I do these little short things now and then I get off so I just get on to tell you guys what information that has been passed along to me and I just share it with you guys and then I get off. Thank you, Sylvia and Just Jazz, for keeping us informed. It truly is appreciated. God. Good night, everyone. Peace in the street. Is if he will be in New York, stop. No, the commissary still follows him. It will still follow him because he has the same number, same case inmate number. Thank you, Sylvia, for keeping us updated. We appreciate you. I appreciate you too, Anna. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I just pass it along. When it comes to me, I just pass it along to you guys. You know? When I'm at work, something comes, I get it, and then I inform you. I can't do it like too often. Like today when I got the information off of Pace, I just came on during my break, gave it to y'all, and went back to work. So that's what I try to do. All right, sounds good. Anybody else have any questions, any concerns, any thoughts? Any thoughts? And that's basically it. I'm not gonna come. I'm not staying on. Don't come on unless I have something to give you guys. We're glad I bumped into Just Jazz. Yeah, me too. All right, guys. Just Jazz. Be safe out there in the New York street, young lady. Be safe out there in the New York streets. Guys, I'll give you some updates because there's going to be a lot of filing in the next couple of days. So keep yourself open and keep everything clear so you can see what's going on in the streets, the YouTube streets, okay? There's going to be a lot of stuff going on, a lot of filings because the deadlines are here. The first deadline has already come upon us, I guess July. I think July 15th is the first deadline. And then you got cases in New York. New York has some deadlines in July. State has some deadline in July. And of course the federal in Chicago, because he's supposed to be there in Chicago on the 18th of July. So I don't know how all this is going to work out, but we're just trusting God that everything's going to work out. Okay. We got his final pretrial conference in New York. It's going to be August the 2nd. Then you have some deadlines that's set for, let me tell you first some of the deadlines. Hold on a second. Let me give you some of the deadlines. Hold on a second. I'm going to give it to y'all. Hold on. You got motions. The motions for motion for Lemonade, the one that Joel was talking about, the deadline for that is July 19th. So a lot of filings got to be done before July 19th. You know, this is like, remember he was talking about how you can have motions to dismiss certain things, motion to not bring certain things up. So the deadline for those type of motion is the 19th of July. So there's going to be a lot of flying motions going all over the place. So, all right, guys. Any questions before we go? I love support on and off for YouTube. We need everyone and we do definitely. We need to stop all the bickering and the fighting and the nonsense because those time is over with now. It's time for us to get serious because trial is about to start. Those people on the outside is coming about. Guys, we still have to make that decision up, okay? We still have that decision to make up. Just Jazz, I'm gonna call you because I have to ask you something. But we have to make a decision up about the banner stuff. So Just Jazz, you and I gotta talk. We gotta talk, okay? We gotta talk. Charlize, who's they? You got him? Like he was over here.
You're trying to get him no chicken.
So Earth. But I'm gonna go. Just Jazz, I gotta call you because I need to ask you something about something you talked to me about earlier, a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, guys, gotta go. I'll check you guys later. God bless you. Have a good one. Oh, to all those who said about the banner thing, I spoke with Judge Brown, Joe Brown. He can vouch to that because he sees this. He said, here's his quote from Judge Joe Brown. We have the right of speech. What he gave the other day was a scenario about people doing it inside his courtroom. If you're flying a plane above, not close to the courtroom, that is your right to freedom of speech. That's what Judge Brown says. And if you want proof, I'll bring him on. I'll bring him on. I promise. I'll bring him on. But that's what he said, okay? Because I won't quote the judge unless he told me to quote him. So, on that note, Just Jazz, I got to talk to you. All right, good night, everybody. God bless. Love you guys. Love you guys. Bye. Bye. And y'all, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna be petty. I'll be nice. All right, bye. I'm not gonna be petty. I'm gonna be nice. Good night, y'all.